Hi, my name is Van Botha. I'm one of the founders and the CEO at Herotel. Herotel's vision is to connect everyone to the internet. Our mission is to do that by building fixed telecoms networks. So, as we all know, access to the internet has many benefits. You can find a job, you can educate yourself, have access to entertainment, but most importantly, have access to any information. When we started out, we looked at South Africa and we realized there were many areas that would not get connectivity, as most of the major players were focusing on the metros. So we realized if we don't build it, then no one else will. So we set out a strategy to connect everyone in South Africa outside of the metros to internet, and we quickly grew to connect 500,000 homes. As bandwidth demand grew and technical requirements became more difficult, our technical team went to market to find a solution that could support us for the next 10 years of growth. That's where the team encountered NEC Exxon with the Juniper solution, and the team there really helped us to co-design the network instead of just pitching an off-the-shelf solution. This also lays the foundation for our future growth. We want to connect 1 million homes in South Africa. We don't simply want to compete against the large telcos. We want to change the game. And that wouldn't be possible without the team at NEC Exxon and Juniper.
Hi, my name is Chris Coles. I'm the network manager responsible for looking after the NOC and the active equipment on our network. We build in a lot of hard-to-reach remote areas that other operators often ignore. But building in remote areas comes with its own set of challenges. We rely heavily on long-distance transmission links that is not as stable as is found in the metros, and we make up for this by having aggregation nodes closer to our clients. The system we had were great 5 years ago, but with our massive network expansion and rapid cloud growth, we hit a point where our network was holding back our mission. We realized that if the bandwidth demand doubled on our network, it meant we would double our networking hardware and double our monthly spend on transmission. We couldn't afford to be reactive anymore. A whole redesign of our core network was needed that would ensure sustainable, scalable growth into the future. That can cater for growing bandwidth demand and high reliability, while still enable us to provide a high-quality, cost-effective product to our customers. We didn't just shop for hardware. We looked at what our network would need in the next 5 to 10 years, which caused us to shift to a disaggregated design so we could mix and match the best of breed components and avoid a scenario where all-in-one solution with reach, end of life, or usability because of new tech and features, or client demand and needs exceeded what could be delivered. We were looking for a solution that served our mission, everyone connected with fast, affordable, reliable internet. To serve that mission, we had to find a solution with a balance between speed, quality, and cost. We flipped the model. Instead of asking what's available, we asked what's possible. We spent a lot of time talking and working with vendors, from big well-known vendors to white box solutions. We found most had pre-made ideas on how a network should look and what was needed, and pushed their product rather than listening and understanding what we were trying to solve. We didn't want a vendor, we wanted a partner. When we looked and compared Juniper to other vendors, the quality of the hardware and the stability of the Juniper platform was never in doubt. What really stood out above the rest was their ability and willingness to help shape our vision. NEC Exxon was always on hand and a call away, sharing ideas, concepts and solutions. They ensured we had answers for every what if and can we use it for question, assisting and labbing any possible scenarios we came up with. They didn't pitch the partner. We are currently in the process of upgrading our aggregation and access networks with the new kit. We have already successfully upgraded 6 out of 10 aggregation nodes, servicing close to 150 POPs. The confidence our technical teams and engineers have in the Junos and Juniper hardware, combined with NEC Exxon's strong post-sale support, made the cutover predictable and run with minimal disruptions to our end clients. With Herotel's reach extending into remote and hard-to-service areas, reliability is a key priority. These upgrades translate into increased reliability, improved performance, and greater scalability benefits that we are proud to pass on directly to our customers. Customers don't know we are changing everything. They just feel the difference. We are not done. This is just the beginning. These upgrades enable us to scale our network capacity tenfold compared to what we had. It allows us to quickly and efficiently add additional POPs as we grow our network footprint. And it allows for underperforming transmission links to be moved or removed without redesigning the whole network.
It's one unique, one special vibe.